Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're continuing our game of Anachronox. We just arrived on Sunder, on the in the spaceport. We're gonna spend a little time here, of course. Nothing simple in this game. Science World. That doesn't do anything. Unless this guy? No. What's nice about Callosum Starport is not having to deal with Berbulium handing out leaflet about class. Of course, no one dumb enough to believe in class would even be on Sunder. You notice scientists all kind of look alike. My flight's been delayed for 2 hours. Are you responsible? No. My life's been pretty good so far. I feel pretty lucky. I'm smart. I got a scholarship to study on Sunder. I mean, what an opportunity. No one's coming to pick me up. I was expecting to see someone holding a sign with my name on it. Maybe I should call someone, but maybe I should stay here. This is an okay planet to live on except for the food. I wish they'd open a moon burger. Get out of my way, dude. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but let's do it! Uh-oh. Fuck. The security lasers will have 3 protecting the restricted area of Colosseum Starport. Maintenance personnel need to be aware of basic functionality before attempting to repair any of the lasers. Lasers have 2 frequency settings, operational and standby. Do not attempt to block or repair the laser when they are at operational frequency. For repair purposes, block the laser through the small slot in the panel with a ARM LCU6 laser card unit. Enter frequency number on the keypad, press enter or clear if you wish to start over. Do not share frequency numbers with unauthorized personnel. This can only lead to pain. Most likely yours. Enter frequency numbers on the keypad. I'm not sure what that means. We'll figure it out. Eight, 9, 12. Hey you, try and grab me. Come on, I dare you. Be a sport, just try. See, you can't touch me, nothing can. I'm generating an impenetrable force field. It can't be detected by most high-end optical thermal scanners out on the market today. I built a prototype myself. Only problem is, the fool doesn't know how to shut it off. A minor matter. Most of the variable were giving me a little trouble. But I've just about worked out the calculation. Shouldn't take too long to figure out. You'd better put that ridiculous contraption away before you banish with the rest of the heretics. Killjoy. Why do you always have to spoil my fun? Oh dear, I've got to visit the restroom. Here it's 750. If I do 750, enter. They're all exactly the same. I think someone will explain this to us. You're gonna be in an awful lot of trouble if the Scientific Association gets wind of what you're up to, Dr. Engel. They're too wrapped up in soliciting funds for their precious grants to take notice of my extracurricular activities. I can assure you that no one will be the wiser as long as... Would you mind this a private conversation? All I know is I know nothing. How very Socratic of you. I've been fascinated by arachnids ever since I got bitten by a spider. When I was a freshman at the International Institute of Technology. Do you know that the normal person swallows an average of 8 spiders during the course of their life while they're asleep? I didn't mean to gross you out. That fact has been proven to be pretty bullshit. There's no fucking reason that a spider would go into your mouth. I will return within 2 cycles, my son. Focus on your work while I am absent. Father, I am experiencing feelings of sorrow. Pay them no heed, my son. They will only interfere with your work. Father, what if the experiment fails because you're not here? The experiment will not fail because I'm not here, my son. The experiment will fail if you make a careless mistake. Father, who is my mother? Now is not the appropriate time for this conversation, my son. Is it Dr. Yusp? She has always treated me differently, Father. Calm yourself, my son. Father, it's true, you stole and took credit for a colleague's work at the university? And let's discuss this upon my return, my son. You're not my father. What? My father is truly dead. My son. Salutation, this is perhaps the last drink I will ever serve. No, I see. Very well. He knows. You mean to tell me they don't serve mojitos here? And they call this a civilized joint? Away with you! Please seat yourself. Service will come momentarily. Man, I can't believe it. I absolutely can't believe it. I was scheduled to document a rare conjunction of moons around Bernard 3. It only occurs every 137 years. Since the Barneys don't keep very accurate astronomical records, it was up to me to record the rare event. If only my flight had been moved 2 hours, now I might miss the conjunction. You always gotta chase down what you want, chewing gum on the edge where you need to be. Darling, I think you know what it is that I wanted to ask you. I will as soon as this guy stops breathing down my neck. Seriously, if these guys would please leave, I could continue with this romantic moment. I guess I'll just have to ask you later, jerk. No, not you. I'll just pretend he's not there. Can't you see you're interrupting a beautiful moment? You're a rude man. When I was a child, I thought the reason you couldn't breathe in space was because of bad air. Can you believe that? No, not no air, but bad air. I was such a stupid little kid. Check something out. I feel the graphics are weirder than usual. I don't know why there's like a little ghost effect. And the text here seems... Let me start the game. Well, let me save first. Up, 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 up. Come on, jump. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Up, up, up. No? Okay. Yeah, just save. Here. I don't know why anything would be changed. Oh, yeah, now it's much better. Weird. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, lounge. We talked to everybody here? I think so. Okay, let's go back. Don't look now, but I think the young lady sitting over there keeps looking over at me. Okay, look now. Wait, don't. She's looking. Okay, look now, now. Did you see her? She looks nervous. I probably got her all flustered. Poor thing. She's adorable, isn't she? She keeps squirming her toes. I bet she's afraid I'm going to walk over there and talk to her. She's probably very shy. You think I should go talk to her? Get your butt over there and talk to her, son. Don't delude yourself, kid. Go talk to her. Deep breath. So talk to her first. I'm nervous, can you tell? Design advanced ion propulsion. I know spaceflight is safe, but look, my hands are shaking. Okay, let him have his moment. Get away from me. Ah! Okay. Freaking out. How weird. Some guy just asked me the time. When I told him I didn't know, he said, "You're all the same," and ran off. I like how this vibrates my butt. Give it a try. It feels great. Well, what are you waiting for? Don't just stand there. Go find Dr. McLaurin. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Don't get in the way of science. What do you want? I'm assuming my luggage is going to come out of here at some point. Anyone else got their luggage? Where's mine? It's probably on Corsica. Where's that guy gone off? He's gone. That kid's floating. Whee! Fuck that. I'm not following him. The Rainbow Sanctuary? That's where all the heretics are sequestered, isn't it? Yeah, I gotta get past the security checkpoint over there to find it. Everyone hails Sunder as a utopia of advanced thought. It's just as prone to prejudice as any place. Sunder is divided into different fields of research, almost like an academic caste system. The Scientifica Association perpetuates the system by bestowing bigger grants to astrophysicists and offering them cheaper housing rates over less prestige fields, like, say, botany. Remember when they discovered a cure to the Bacillus virus? The key to the vaccine was discovered on a lonely stretch of scrubland on Tarlian 2 by a botanist classifying plants, not some astrophysicist with their head in the clouds. And if your ideas run contrary to popular beliefs, you're branded a heretic and stripped of all prestige. It's awful how they racked Roe Bowman over the coals. I didn't even think your ideas were really all that radical. Mark my words, I'm going to put this place through some changes. Boy, that was odd. I just bumped into the strangest looking guy as I was leaving the bathroom. He couldn't have been a scientist. He was wearing red and black body armor. His face was evil. He didn't say anything. He just stared at me, then strolled off. I got chills. Hell, I'm getting chills now. Look at my arm. The more moments that pass, the more it seems like I imagined him. That was truly bizarre. Should I report this to someone? Halt! Do you have Class C security clearance? Class C security clearance? Beyond this this gate is a rainbow sanctuary. It's restricted. Heretics only. You think you could lower the security lasers for an old man? I'm afraid I couldn't lower the lasers even if I wanted to. The disabling frequencies are known by only 3 guards, and each one only knows 1 frequency each. What if I cleverly distract you and lower them while you're not looking? I guess in theory it would be possible to interrupt the flow of the lasers without the clearance card, and throw them out. There are 3 types of lasers running in high modulation behind me. If someone found a control panel for each one and managed to get the disabling frequencies from the 3 guards, they could switch the laser to low modulation. And that would lower the gate? Well, once the lasers are switched to low modulation, you still have to block the flow with something, plug them with. Suppose you could plug the laser with anything thin enough to fit in the laser unit car slot. Like the control panel. Have you been listening to anything I've been telling you? Like I said, if someone found the control panels for each type of lasers, found out the secret frequency for them, they could switch the lasers to low modulation and block them with something thin enough to fit in the laser unit card slot. Oh! Now we know what to do. So I think we'll have to beat 3 guards. Sorry. Hey, he still continues. What the fuck? Yeah, are you into lowering the lasers behind you? But we also need something else. I think I'll have to talk to everybody else again just in case. Probably need to find a car and I can't even remember. Oh, there you go. So I told her to hand me a canister beside the Torzurski emitter. The goggles work better when the subject exposed to certain types of radiation. What color were her scanties? Did the goggles work? That's the thing, my voluminous friend. She wasn't wearing any whatsoever. I nearly spilled my beaker. Hey, can't you see we're conversating here? Conversating here, you scalp. Excuse me, but what's the frequency? Frequency for the security lasers? Listen, buddy. I got a morning ritual. I drink a Bellini, conversate with the locals, and munch a croissant before I open my briefcase and read my daily briefing. So get your face out of my routine before I club your brain pan. Now tell me, are they as nice as I imagine? I think she's starting to suspect there's only so many times I can ask her to work near the Tarusurski emitter. You've got to hook me up with a pair of them goggles. Maybe you can modify my helmet gear. Well, perhaps if you can get me those crystal samples you confiscated from Dr. Mom, we can work something out, no? Hey, can't you take a hint? Get the hell out of here. We're gonna make a bundle with those goggles. A privacy loss permit. Hey, beat it before I beat you. So I told her to end the canister beside the emitter. Goggles were better when the subject exposed to intense radiation. Okay, it just repeats. Oh. Now. Oh shit! You see, that was I almost had to redo that. Frequency 493. For which one? Laser grid B. Four nine three. 493. I believe the gentleman is temporary with your briefcase. Hey, keep your mitts off my stuff. The blue laser low frequency is 493. I still need to find some card or something. Playing cards, yes. Maybe these playing cards are thin enough. Okay, so we have the playing cards. So, yeah, we're gonna go back here and find these other guards. Here you are. Breathe, breathe! I'm taking anger management courses. I'm supposed to tense my muscle and breathe in. Breathe! The anger is draining out of me. The anger is draining out of me. I'm going to leave the anger behind me. I'm going to step out of my... It took my money! Shh! I'm okay. Really. I'm very centered. The anger is draining out of me. If I get that paper, or you will give me the laser frequency? For you. You got yourself a deal. It's not like you can do anything bad with it, right? It's worthless without the other frequencies. It's worthless! Besides, if you did anything bad with it, I'd spill your brains across a starport. I know you're probably an important scientist, but I've got intelligence too. Emotional intelligence. I'm in touch with how I feel. I can express my feelings. Hey, aren't you gonna get my paper? I think I need to act this. Shit. Shit. Hey, you got my paper out of the Vandalbot without even touching it. How did you do that? Thanks, little robot man. That's swell. Now I can line the bottom of my Be Pretty cage with fresh paper. The laser frequency is 691. Oh. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? Can't tell me the frequency. I've had a grueling day and I don't have time to talk to morons. Take a hike. Come on, I'm in the middle of something. My name's Dr. Bruselli. I'm afraid your father is ill. My father's been dead for 15 years, you jackass. You're deaf. I have time to talk to morons. Take a hike before I run the lot of you in. Oh shit. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, it goes much faster with the... Okay. Well, I know most of you PAX monkeys are a bit slow on the uptake. I mean, you can't have too much dangling between the noodle if you get your kicks swinging the knuckle duster over the skull of every Tom, Dick, and Henrik who gives you lip. So let me explain it to you clear, nice, easy, and slow. I may look old to you, but under this glorious mane is a juvenescent soul. I think like a young man. I drink like a young man. I pitch woo like a young man. But my weakness is my memory. The years wear on like a paper dress, and before you know it, your memory is in tattery at the foot of the bed. Not to mention your ability to compose a metaphor or smile or simile or whatever the hell it was I just said. Whatever the case, I forget things. I used to be a whistle punk back in the day. Know what that is? Was in the Corsican timber fields back when there was still a lumber industry to be had. Years ago, real hardwood was all the rage with the Osfrost dressers, cellarettes, little Rebullion-style Davenports. The trend was burnished wood, and Corsica had tons of it. Again, this was back in the day. So I found myself in the timber fields as a whistle punk. Now you gotta understand the type of ramshackle operation the Corticans were running. Some things never changed, and all they were after was to make quick dime. Safety was a joke, and equipment consisted of leather gloves and a 5-year-old Stridor saw. Now, when those Corticans first fall, they come sliding down the hill like a Led Zeppelin. They take 600 years to mature, and the big ones take 3 weeks to saw through. And although we weren't dealing with the Mundo fears, even the crumb snatchers are whoopers. That's why there's a whistle punk at the top of the slope to warn the lumberjacks down below. The troubles are coming. Anyway, it was during my Tumber years that the Irinia developed. You know what that is, son? My hernia. You get a rupture near your gooseneck, and your intestines decide they want some air. Mine got strangulated. They made me wear an itchy truss for longer than I cared to tell. I tried working my magic with the ladies, but the moment they saw the support pad under my trousers, they ran for the hills. What was even worse was, enough! The frequency is 507. Don't even say another word to me again. Good luck with the hernia. I said no other words. Wait, I forgot that if I talk to you... No, it's not different. Oh. Maybe it was just in Anachronox that almost every character had something to say to every one of your characters. Whoa, I'm passing by some of these, Oh, okay, the first one is here. This one. .493, that's the blue one. 691, that's the green one, and 507, that's the red one. So this is red 507. Enter. What happened? Dude, get out of the fucking way, man. Is it 507? How can I use the card on it now? I'm sure it's not working. I'll just click here. Let's see one of these playing cards will work. We just leveled up. Just simple as that. Okay, so this is the blue one, 493. Ooh. There you go. Where's the other one? Is it past this? No. Ah, I thought those stairs would. Okay, green 691. Palace gained the level. I think we're good. All right, security down. Okay, this is it. This is the cutscene I was talking about. The most epic cutscene in any video game ever. course, I'm exaggerating, but it's pretty epic for the time, and all in engine. And if it's what I think it is, it's like one epic cutscene followed by like another, not as epic, but really nice, very story driven cutscene. But I'm not sure if it's now or it's later in the game. There's no save here, whatever. Let's do a save. If you love somebody, set them free, so go. You won't see me cry. No! I loved you! Sidewalk. Out of order. Sorry for the inconvenience. I like to take my lunch break out here, but some heretics from the Rainbow Sanctuary invariably wanders over here and spoils my space. My peace. This is us? I guess all those shuttles taking off spoil the peace too. Can you get out of my sun? Happy accidents are often the mother of invention. Case in point, I was toying with a gravimetric flux of inanimate objects when I inadvertently found a way to reserve the polarity of my boots. To reverse the Now I've got myself some dandy anti-gravity footgear. Pretty neat, eh? I bet you wish you had a pair. Well, gotta go, and it's up, up, and away! Cool. Oh, this is it. We have arrived. Welcome to the Rainbow Sanctuary, home of the wretched and the depraved, home of the heretics. Ro Bowman is probably the most popular of us. She made quite a number of magazine covers with her controversial best-selling book. She was the best that science had to offer, and they paid her back with public humiliation. In a purely politically motivated move, the Scientific Association found her theories unsound and branded her a heretic. Interesting term to use in this day and age, isn't it? Bowman was said to have committed heresy against science itself. Her findings were a slap in the face of the establishment. But if her theories were so extreme, why was she allowed to remain a member of the Scientific Association? Why not get rid of her entirely if she presented such an affront to knowledge? I'll tell you why. It's because those in power are smart enough to know that heretics are often the revolutionary thinkers who change the galaxy. Ro Bowman and the rest of us heretics are kept around in case our theories turn out to be true. We use the Scientific Association for funding, and they use us for our potential knowledge. Ain't politics wonderful? So enter at your own risk, Doctor. You might catch heretical thoughts. That was weird. By going up, it loaded? That's really where we need to go. If I go down. We don't have a card for this lock. Okay. Welcome to the Rainbow Sanctuary. Is there anything I can do for you? We'd like to see Dr. Ro Bowman, please. Congratulations, you're your first visitor in the 6 months she's been here. Let me just get her on the line. Have a moment. Dr. Bowman, are you here? Hello, Doctor? She must have disconnected the line. She can be difficult sometimes. Let me walk you to her office. Local news. Scientists split on question of dark matter. New element discovered. Sundarium. We're marked at the sudden appearance of the Sundarium. Holy shit! Shit in Kodokan metaphorical term means fecal matter. Eh. I'm afraid the B-bot will have to wait here, security reasons. Pal, you better stay here while we see the doctor. I'd hate for you to touch something and accidentally short yourself. Whatever. Ready? Red, red, green, green. Apparently this will be important. Yes, this will be important. That's one of the reasons to save at the save minder, the time minders. By doing that, if you return to the time minders, you'll be before the sequence here, so you won't be fucked. Red, green, blue, yellow. The Scientific Association adds insult to injury by forcing heretics to relocate here to the Rainbow Sanctuary. How are we supposed to get any work done this close to the starport? I excavated this 3 million year old Bibulan skeleton from a dry riverbed last month. Unfortunately, it's missing important pieces. My theories concerning the evolution of the Bibulan species are controversial, refuting some of their most cherished beliefs about the origin of their people. In a political move typical of the Scientific Association, I was downgraded to heretic status to placate the large contingent of Bibulans on Sunder. Oh. Once we're done here, we're not going to be able to come back, so I really need these taco. Or anything that's here that I can't go back to, but there's not much. No. Take your time. The only way to lose your heretic status is to hope your political enemies who put you on the list are either out of power or dead. I have no such luck. That's where we're gonna go. Yes. Still with me? Good. Green, yellow, green, yellow. Again? Wow. Yes? Okay, I need to talk to you. Red, blue, yellow, green. This is kind of dumb. Well, I think it's because Pal will have to go through this afterwards by himself. Which doesn't make any sense that he'll know the puzzle because I know the puzzle, the colors.
Bad timing, fellas. I'm in the middle of something. In exactly 57 seconds, the particles in this mass super accelerator reach maximum velocity. Working with this high harmonic pulse generator and metaplasmic interferometer to reproduce specific spatial conditions which, if I'm correct, will unlock and activate this test sample of Mistech. So whatever you want is gonna have to wait.
Are those Witherspoon time signature drives?
You know they are, Mr. Matavastros. Yeah, I know you. I practically lived in your museum 2 summers ago. So, who's the meat puppet?
He's my tough guy. Ignore him. Tell me, did you calibrate against Gassican frame references? Won't Brownian delineations muddle your Tardion count?
Yes, if I was testing for Tardions.
But if you're not testing for Tardions, then that would mean...
Stand by. Well, that sucks.
They're running through my batteries?
You're saying Mistech is from a future universe?
Well, I can't prove it yet, but yes. And that's not all. Remember the Rudolph anomaly just a few months back? Look at these tachyon readings I took off the Mistech at the time.
What are you saying now? That Mistech responds to spatial disturbances?
Yes. And the bigger the disturbance, the stronger the glow. Smaller ruptures in the fabric of the universe wouldn't register to the naked eye. The glow would be too faint. But get a strong anomaly nearby, and we'd be seeing fireworks.
Doctor?
I don't know. Seems a bit much to swallow.
Doctor?
I figured you'd say that.
Doctor!
Oh, hell.
Oh, no!
Oh, what?
We gotta get out of here.
Out of the lab?
Out of the system. We don't have much time. Move!
What? Readings show that a huge anomaly hovering over the planet will reach critical mass in about 8 minutes. We could use my private shuttle to get off the planet, but I lost the docking bay keycard weeks ago. Help me find it. I know it's somewhere in the lab. I think I saw it in the cutscene. I saw it in the cutscene. Okay, it's gonna get crazy in 8 minutes. Boom. Excellent. Take it and warm up my shuttle at gate 12. Don't use the conveyor belt outside. It's only one way. Take the basement exit. There's a shortcut through the maintenance tunnels. I'll meet you there. I've got readings to gather. But hurry. You've only got 8 minutes before this anomaly reaches critical mass, and who knows what will happen then. Don't leave without me. 8 minutes. Let's go! Music just stops. Daga! Oh no, we have to go back. Red, blue, yellow, green. Red, blue, yellow, green. Green, yellow, green, yellow. Hey, dude. Oh. You should run. Apparently everybody should run. Out of the system. Red, green, blue, yellow. red, red, green, green. I guess we're leaving. Hope she doesn't bite your head off. It's time to Simone. You need to get out of here. Oh, don't worry, I got plenty of. Why can this be the same as this? It's impossible. Oh wow, two musics, one on top of the other. Ah! Oh my god. I'm sorry. I should have done that earlier. Sunder Moss. There was only way to get that. Let's save again. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's save over this. We're fine. We have plenty of time. Trust me. Exit? You mean there's a way out of these tunnels? Man, you guys look like you've seen ghosts. I want to explore this whole thing before going away though. There's been a weird rumor that there are emergency life pods stored down here in the event of a disaster, but it's just an urban legend, so I've worked here for years and I've never seen such a thing. Hey, you okay? You guys look like freaked out. The exit, sub that hall. Wait, no, the hall. Wait. Hey, massive man. You're right in time for the epic cutscene. The exit, relax, just up this hall. I'm afraid I missed some stuff though. Let's save here. My god. And let's go back, see if I missed some stuff. Let's see if we'll have the time to go all the way back. It's the beginning. Yeah, we're fine. We're good. Just for that eel grease. Shit, I'm not sure anymore. Uh-oh. Follow the yellow line. I won't save here just in case. Uh-oh, this is not the exit? The guy said the exit was at the end of... Oh, exit. We're not there yet. I need a laboratory. I'm a mathematician. All I need is my mind. It is disturbing my thoughts. What's wrong with you? Get away from me. I had a horrible nightmare last night. I don't remember it too well, but I think the world ended. Look, the air on my arm has been standing out the last couple of minutes. How weird. I don't think I'm gonna make it. My left eyelid is twitching. Something bad is going to happen today. I need to talk to every single one of these. It's just more stressful. More suspenseful. Let's go talk to that guy. Move along. Okay. Ah! Professor Cladden just called and said all the mystic decorations in his office are glowing. And man needs a serious vacation. Is this it? Is this it? Nope. Oh, we're back here now. No. You guys say the same thing as before? Oh my god. All of these have new things to say. Uh-oh. We're not gonna make it. I think we need to get to gate 12 or something. Gate 12! No, we need to reload. Well, let's talk to some people here. It's vibrating. The floor is vibrating. Do you feel the earth itself shake with my grief? Isn't my heart breaking? Oh, my son. And kaboom. Okay, we're gonna skip this so you don't know what's happening. Oh, it reloads here. No, no, no. We're gonna reload tunnels. Yeah, right here, exactly. Oh, no more music? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, as soon as we're gonna hit the loading screen, the music's gonna pop up again. I'm gonna talk to some people. They knew you couldn't talk to everybody and get in time. There's just too many people to talk to. The vibration just got stronger about a minute ago. I feel guilty about how good this feels. Get away! Let's save here. No, no, no. You know it's the last drink. We should have taken a drink. Okay, I talked to him. Let's talk to you. In a moment of triumph. I'm not gonna read them. Save, because this is it. Gate 12. What are you saying? I'll be protected by my energy shield. Is there room in there for two? It's our ship. We gained a level. This is it. Epic stuff coming up.
Engines are warming up. Where is she?
Oh my God.
Can't we wait for her in space?
No kidding. Let's go.
We give her one more minute.
I can't believe you waited for me. Hold on, kids. We're getting out of here.
But first, there's a little action sequence that I almost forgot. When I saw the ship outside, I was like, oh. But you steer the ship with a mouse. It's not difficult. Just have to avoid this stuff. Yeah, the ship is very responsive. Oh yeah. Ouch. One more hit and I might die. There was one that went through, but that doesn't count. Only the red ones count. Oh, like that one. It went down pretty fast. They don't give you much time to avoid them. Ah, shit. The same thing, a ship will fall. No, it doesn't fall. Oh, it just stays there. That's annoying. He's not supposed to stay there. What the fuck? What the fuck? Fucking bullshit. Ah, fuck off. That's supposed to stay there. Go away. Okay, I thought the building was something to avoid. Ah, god damn it. Jesus Christ. I don't remember this being that difficult. That sucked. This epic cutscene is cut down in two because of this fucking arcade sequence. Ah, fuck, that was bullshit. I'm not redoing this, motherfucker. No, 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 ah. Zero.
There's a shockwave right on our tail.
Well, get out of the way!
I can't. We've got to get to that cinder spike. Come on, come on, come on.
There it is!
Oh, that was great. Everybody gets into frame. Yes, this fight is amazing. This is the delight, but it takes a while. This is just sit down, eat your popcorn, and watch the
I can't
cutscene.
believe it. The greatest minds of our galaxy, all dead and gone. Gentlemen, science was just set back 100 years.
Oh, cry me a river, sister. You blew up the planet with that little experiment of yours.
You don't know what you're talking about. That mist tech you saw was responding to the spatial disturbance that split the planet in half. Nothing more.
She's right, Ace. Shut up and stop trying to look smart. We've got bigger problems.
Engines are dead. Navigation's kaput. And who knows where that cinder spike put us. I can reroute the auxiliaries to pump up life support, but that'll only buy us about 2 weeks. With any luck, we'll drift into a populated system before food runs out.
What are we gonna do until then, man?
Try not to go crazy. Is it you, John?
No. He said it wasn't in the Wu-Chan system.
Ha! That's 20 questions. You guys lose.
So what was it?
Anachronox. Man, you guys are dumb.
But you said it started with a U.
Yeah, I know.
We cried for a while. And I said, if you don't think it's love, then leave.
And was it love?
The exact words were, it's love, but it's not in love.
Oh.
Yeah!
Very nice. face.
Are you sad?
I'm all right, pal.
But you don't have a home anymore.
I haven't had a home since I was 16. I'm okay, pal. Really.
Bad, bitch.
Day 9. Bust out the violins. Try day 300.
Look, you left a sock over there. Over there. Is it so hard to pick up after yourself?
What? I was gonna pick it up tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Tomorrow? You son of a...
Should we stop that man?
Let them kill each other.
Eat it! Eat it! Eat it! Eat it!
Oh, it's this part. There's so much stuff going on in this game. I don't remember what goes after what. This is a cool part.
Mwah, mwah. Hi. Step back, sister.
Are you kidding? I've been waiting a long time for this.
So she used Mystic for the first time, and that's why he was impressed. He's gonna talk about it after. And I might have been able to use Mystic with her. I didn't try, but I could have. What's going on with her health bar here? Same thing with him, same thing here. I don't know what's going on. Can I hit him? Yes. Sorry. Yeah, this is Mystic. Bioslag. As you can see, it's not doing more damage than physical combat, like about 300 damage. 245. It's very similar. Can I cook or what? The spatial disturbance that splits Sunder in half must have activated my Mystic. And if I'm right about its properties, this isn't the only slag that's active. I think every slag of Mystic around the galaxy can now release the energy that's always been dormant inside it. We were drifting in space for a few days before I noticed that my pocket was glowing. It was a slag I keep with me for sentimental reasons. I didn't want to jump to conclusions until I could test it out in the open space, but I was pretty sure I knew what it meant. I had been anticipating this for most of my adult life. So if the coast is clear, I want to share my thoughts and findings with everyone before we move on. Let us use that workshop over there. This should only take a few minutes, so humor me and pay attention. You're gonna love it. So it appears that you need 3 things to cast Mystic. The first and most obvious thing you need is a slag of Mystic, such as the one I employed so effectively in battle just now. As you saw, this one creates a damaging fire effect. For lack of a better name, let's call it Fire Slag. If my calculation is correct, different slags have different powers, so we'll have to experiment with other slags we run across and test their effects. More on that in a minute. The second thing you need in order to cast Mistech is an energy source. Once again, surprise surprise, theories in my book were correct. The glowing rodents, or glodents, originally found on Hephaestus, along with Mistech, were not a coincidence. An alien technology related to Mistech, maybe even the Mistech itself, must have irradiated the glodents as an energy source for the slag. Mistech consumes them as easily as our shield cells do. This means NRG is our ticket to use Mistech. Okay, now the last and most important element in casting Mistech is you. Mistech needs a conduit to channel out its awesome energy. Without a person to cast it, Mistech is nothing. The slag can somehow read the caster's emotional condition based on various metabolic changes, determining the outcome of the casting in the process. Think of it like a super advanced lie detector. I call it galvanic response polarity. Intense fear and anger may trigger one function, while panic and concern may trigger another. For example, the same fire slag can burn an enemy and extinguish a burning friend, just as a bane slag can normally hurt an enemy. Oh yeah, okay. Mr. Boots is looking a bit funny. In other words, Mr. Boots, all you have to do is get mad at bad people, and if you're worried about friends, Mistech should take care of the rest. It's easy as you wanting to use it. By the way, this may interest you, Mr. Metavastros. My studies of the glodent consumption indicate that the speed in which they are used increase the power throughput of the Mistech. Take Arbinger's binary law of energy and apply it to Mistech. You can use glodents at a rate of 1, 2, 4, 8 times the input level of the device. I don't even know what I mean. Fatima, I played this game multiple times. Fatima, can you project the binary level graph? It's vaguely like valence shells of electrons. Energy flow locks to certain types of stages, or twice the cost of the last stage. Oh, okay. Okay, so it costs like 1, 2, 4. No doubt, no doubt. Okay, perhaps you might summarize the layman. In a nutshell, whatever the energy cost of operation is at its lowest level, the next level will cost you twice. Not only that, but I suspect higher level device may have lower level effects built in, such that different power level might produce different effects. Got it? Good, because I'm done. Was that awful? We're all taking part in a great experiment, people. Keep an eye out for more Mistech and snap up all the goldens you can. We're gonna need them. Anyway, I guess this vindicates me in the scientific community. Too bad there's no scientific community left. Whoever or whatever caused that disturbance is responsible for the death of 6 million people, and there's nothing to suggest it won't happen again. Here, take these shield cells. Should give us a little protection from whatever lies ahead. Come on, let's get off this rock. My dreams have come true. Mistech is active and I'm alive to see it, and this is only the beginning. I suspect we've only just begun unlocking its secrets. Let's get our hands on as many slags of Mistech as we can. I don't like this place. It makes me feel funny. Someone's gonna stay behind. Actually, it's Pal is gonna stay. I'm sorry. Okay, so let's check our let's save. Let's tone down the ambient volume. Can't even listen to the music's ambient volume so loud. Yeah, I wanted to check my inventory. So he gave us this Colosseum shield cell, and now you see there's a part. There's a part for the shield. So it's either you have 32 energy for magic and no shields, or anything in between 16 shield and 16 magic. You can't fill it with magic completely or shield completely. Others work differently. She already has it. Okay, nothing else to do, I think. Okay, well, this is a good place to take a break. Yeah, we'll take a break here. I'll be back in a minute.
Carries special weapons, lasers, and missiles which you must purchase and upgrade. Each Herc is piloted by a genetically engineered bioderm whom you create, customizing skill levels and attributes. Using StimGlam, you can improve your bioderm's performance in battle at the risk of making them genetically unstable. You will face unlimited scenarios across ever-changing battlescapes where everything depends on you. View your forces from 6 different angles and infinite altitudes. Fight on battlefields with dozens of elevations. Control up to 26 different Hercs in battle at once as you struggle to destroy the Sirens. Improve your Hercs with new weapons and new technology as you destroy cyber bases. Strategy gaming will never be the same.
Okay, one more time. This is your brain. This is your brain on a computer. And this is Dr. Brain on your computer.
What force wrought this destruction? Mother, father, slain as they sleep. The town has the stench of death and demons upon it. By their souls, I swear vengeance on these creatures of the underworld. Diablo, enter if you dare.
This is one tough video game. Fester's Quest is one tough video game with sinister mazes, deadly traps, hideous monsters, and spooky graphics. But if you make just one mistake, you start all over again. Fester's Quest, the video game from Sunsoft for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Are you good enough?
You are Commander Boston Lowe, NASA's best shuttle jockey. You've been enlisted to command a space shuttle mission to correct the orbit of an errant asteroid. No one could prepare you for what would happen next.
Okay, let's go. Welcome to Votown. My name is Kieber. I am a cultural attaché and diplomatic liaison for the Hospitality Committee Please accept my sincere apologies on behalf of the Democratus Eye Council. Those sentry robots should never have been on active duty. By the time we realized our mistake, the automatic tractor beam system was already locked on your shuttle. Yes. Well, I'll have to cut my greetings rather short. The Eye Council just called an emergency session, putting in the entire administrative staff must have included on full alert. Feel free to roam the city and make yourself at home while we resolve this emergency. I'll be in touch. Top brass around here. Maybe if we talk to them in person, we can convince them. So we're on Democritus right now. Ruling body of 8 Democratans who lead the planetary voting and decide all important things. Excellent choice. Only shop in Votown. Republic Inn. Major Inn in Votown. Votown, capital of Democritus. Outworlder. Anyone not from Democritus. Planet Dweller. The lower class of Democritus living on the planet's surface. Ring Dweller, respected citizens of Democritus, who hold themselves above Planet Dwellers and Outworlders. Votabulator, device used to vote in the proposition votes. I give up. We've been at this for hours. I don't know why now it's purple or pink. It's maybe like this for the rest of, like on this planet. Maybe each planet has this. I don't remember that. Maybe we forgot the feed wires. We've been through this already. It might disarm them. But we'd lose control entirely if they ever came back online. I'd rather not. Maybe the circuit interrupters on the fritz. If they were on the fritz, there would be 200 amperes of electricity. How do you say that in English? Ampere. Amperes? Shooting through your body right now. I don't think so. Maybe if we open the panel. If we open the panel, you'll start tugging on random wires. No! Maybe if we open the panels. Your ship, oh, I'm afraid all resources are diverted at the moment. Our crews would work on it as soon as they're free. Rather, remote thermistor check. Please excuse me. Oh, there's gonna be a little fight here. For some reason, I don't know why there's fights here. Why are they attacking us? Hey, we just arrived on your planet. Go fuck yourself. She's full magic now, I think. Not sure. Let's try fire slag just for fun. $273, like it's barely more than a normal attack. Maybe it doesn't miss. $289. Jump! I'm gonna take you! No? No? Oh. I don't know what she wants. I don't think she knows what she wants. Okay, let's accelerate this a little bit. Whoop. Come on. There you go. There's a nifty fast forward button in the game. It's like backspace, it's space. I don't think you can remap it. Maybe in the .ini somewhere. I won't abuse it. Sorry to interrupt, but I just dug up some interesting info on this dump. Formerly known as Tiblin 2, the planet of Democratus was made up of hardline isolationists before the sudden fall of Emperor Deucalion last year. They've only recently become interested in interplanetary relations. The whole planet is run by committee. They are extremely bureaucratic, with an elitist class living in a ring floating around the planet, and a working class that has been relegated to the surface. Limited access visitors report amazing technology, but none of it is allowed to be exported. Either that helps or it doesn't. Have fun! I'd stay out of the hangar base if I were you. Those malfunctioning robots will kill you without care. Oh, malfunctioning. Hell, I'd be a good neighbor and invite you inside, but nobody's allowed in the council chambers when there's an emergency meeting in session. Come on, Bob, it'll only take a second. We need to ask him to fix our jalopy. Look, I'm sure your business is all very important, but the Eye Council's in the middle of a very important emergency session. I can't just knock on their door and sweep you in. They're very serious about not being disturbed. Only allies of the council are trusted. Fine, fine. How do I become an ally of the council? Sir, in order to see the council, you must gain their trust. And in order to gain their trust, you must prove you think like them. Why don't you vote in today's election? If you're of like mind, they will consider you an ally of the council. Sounds easy enough. Where do I vote? I believe the closest voting station is outside the Vote Town Administrative Center. Take this all the way down, and you'll end up in City District of the Ring. Just ask for directions. You'll find it easy enough. I don't remember what it does if you threaten him. It doesn't work. There you go. Democritus. These ballot initiatives are quite challenging. I can't decide how to vote today. Well, have a nice day. Happy voting, as they say. I'm sorry, is there something I can help you with? Well, 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 look at the time. We've got to be going soon. Goodbye. Vomit torture proposal. You don't look like you're from here. Are you planet dwellers or the surface? We're from all over the system. Well, have you registered to vote? Judging from the absence of a voting button on your sleeve, I'd say not. Here's the deal. You have to pay a loony if you want to stay and vote. Don't be a kidder. This smells 100% scam. I'm Atrimus ETH, Field Liaison of the Votown Inter-Ring Tax and Tariff Commission. Municipal law stipulates that all guests of our city must participate in our democratic process. All voices will be heard. Since today is an election day, you must vote, and in order to vote, you must pay me a loony to register you. Vote or leave. But we can't even leave, our shuttle's damaged. Sir, that is not my concern. You're required by our laws to register yourself to vote. Please don't make me take desperate measures to ensure it. Make me, Onion? You're just talking out your gas pump. What am I thinking? Of course I'll pay the fee. Here are each of your voting buttons. Wear them proudly on your sleeve. Since you haven't had any Democratan electronic voting devices, I shall give you a sample ballot on paper. Read it carefully. Ballot measures. Festival of Choice Elections, Section 8, Vote Down. 27B6. Proposition 1. Shall the maximum RAM angle throughout Vote Down be 45 degrees? Proposition 2. Shall cyclical vomit torture be abolished as a form of punishment for first-degree murder committed by planet dwellers? Proposition 3. Shall the preparation and selling of dangerous quizzle beads for consumption be a misdemeanor? Proposition 4. Shall Puss Café be the official color of next year's Festival of Choice? Proposition 5. Shall Outworlder possession of narcotics be punishable by death-like sentence? Immediate complete use of all substance in possession. Proposition 6. Shall it be a felony to possess, sell, or export Vipridri meat for glubbering consumption. Proposition 7. Shall planet dweller deforestation of Wuji's forest for dort erding be allowed? Proposition 8. Shall marriage between ring dwellers and planet dwellers be recognized by the state? Okay, I thought they weren't a little stupider than this. Except for the vomit one, it's not that, like... It's stupid, but I hope you're aware that if you don't vote in today's election, we're allowed to kill you. If you're looking for someone to discuss the issues of the day with you, an ally of the council might be of assistance. There were 6 pearls of wisdom on their skull. Now you're ready to participate in the election. Once you've decided on the issue, go to the voting booth just down the street. Happy voting! So we need to vote like the council so that they think that... So they trust us because we're like them. Oh my god. Remember all the things we said we do in college? Not really. Don't you remember? We used to talk about getting off this rock for good. We were gonna strike out for the outer systems and restart our lives somewhere else. Yeah, the dreams of youth can be silly. I want a new life, someplace different, away from all this dreariness. What, you can't just leave? Your obligation is to... No, it's not. What, you can't just leave. Your obligation is to Democratus. Every vote counts. I guess I'm trapped here forever. Get married, raise a kid, vote every day, and shut up. Would you like a quick lesson of the politics of O-Town? Why not? We're in Section 8, the administrative region of O-Town. This is the democratic art of our society, and center of all red tape on Democritus. Here, everyone has a voice, everyone is heard. The only problem is, people are dumb. We all know it. We all think it. Oh, you guys are really dumb. So if the voting public is too dumb to make the best decisions, there needs to be a system to make sure they don't vote themselves into oblivion. That's where the High Council comes in. Each member of the council represents one of the 8 sections of the Votown Ring. They are considered the wisest men of the planet, and are the first to cast their ballots in the daily election. Since we're the ultimate democracy, even the High Councilman's vote is the same as any citizen's. It counts as only 1 vote and is kept secret until after the election. Yeah, right. On occasion, when the public votes differently from the council, the visible repercussions are often quite negative. That's why people tend to vote the way they think the council will vote. The High Council serves as the moral compass of our society. To make sure their opinions are an open secret, the council intentionally leaks its vote to the public through various channels. This way they maintain an illusion for a free democracy while guiding the citizens at the same time. So in the end, people too dumb to make their own decisions can feel like they're doing the right thing by voting like the council, as well as feel special for being part of a big secret. In fact, if you really want to know the way the council votes on the issue, look for allies of the council. They're always more than happy to spill the beans on council decisions. Allies of the councils have 6 pearls of wisdom attached to their skulls as a result, symbol of their exaltedness. Look for them. And so here endeth the lesson. Happy voting. As dumb as this system is, it's like 100% better than the one we have right now. Where people are just too dumb to vote, and they follow influencers, which I'm sure are not as smart as the council members. How did you vote for in yesterday's election? I was all for changing the name of the Balatron 3000. What a stupid name. How did you vote yesterday? Okay. And look in the corners. Sometimes there's things. The Votabulator reports you didn't participate in yesterday's election. Is there any truth to this, son? I was sick. You don't look sick to me. I'm feeling much better. Will you give me your word you're going to vote in today's election? I don't want to have to come find you again, understand? No, sir. I mean, yes, sir. The ballot looks very interesting today. How's your mother doing? She said the check is late. Cool Mystic. Bane Wave. Oh, and all our characters have an affinity to Mystic, like... So she's an affinity with Poison. The fire one would be here. I think Grumpos is Bane. You see, Miss Affinity, excellent. Or with him, it's almost the opposite, so it's pretty bad. Me, it would be even worse. He has affinity with Bane, but he is never negatively affected with... Like, he's the perfect mage, pretty much, because he has no opposite thing. And the Bane also doesn't have an opposite, so we're all not so bad with Bane. So if I remove that and I put Bane here, affinity, great. So everybody has great affinity with Bane, I think. Whereas if I take, if I remove this, yeah, poor, because it's the opposite. It's the opposite. So I won't be able to cast. I think that's what, like when she was using Fire Slag, she had access to Fire Slag and Fire Slag with an arrow, or Fire Slag 1 or 2, whatever. But that's it. She didn't have access to the others. Anyways, I will put you on Fire Slag, even though it's not the best, with Bane Wave. I'm interested in seeing if he'll be able to do the maximum Bane. Let me check something. Okay, everybody needs shields, shields, shields. Wow, it's nice to see Outworlders in Votown. Democratus tends to keep it to itself. Personally, I wish we had more contact with other worlds. There are reports that a planet of scientists blew up somehow. That's gotta be a joke. How is it possible? Wow, it's nice to see Outworlders in Votown. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to come back here with Mr. Pal. Let me take a photo of this like this. Yeah. And it'll open this. Upstairs. There wasn't even a door, it's just a dead end. Oh, it's because later, yeah, later we'll have another like treasure hunt here. We have a wonderful film community on Democritus. Ever since Outworlder movie equipment became available 2 years ago, we've been shooting our own films and learning the medium. Both Shuttle Landing in Anger Bay 94 and Vocop shooting Stun One at camera were this year's standouts. Okay, this is one of the guys who will say his vote, I think. Yeah, 6 dots. I've only got one thing to say to anyone thinking of voting against Proposition 6, and it's this. Democratans do not eat Bipridri meat, period. Bipridri are too productive to waste as food. Most ring dwellers are unaware that nearly 300,000 Bipridri. I always said Bipridri. I don't know. Were started on the surface of Democritus for the purpose of an outworld activity called globbering. Bipridri, bound for slaughter, are often crowded into cargo pans made for smaller animals and travel many cycles without sustenance. It's painful and cruel, and we must put a stop to it. Bipridri salvation is not a collection of knee-jerk activists looking for a cause. We're responsible for members of the community. I myself am an ally of the council who believes in death with dignity for every Bipridri, and we are open to discourse. So I think now if I open up think I can check my... I hate this inventory. Like, I don't need this anymore. I thought I could look at the... Oh, it says here, I think. So, hold on, prop says everything. So... Apparently we still don't know. I've got a funny feeling I'm being watched. His shirt isn't very well ironed. Look at his pants. And his shoes are scuffed. He must not know what he's talking about. Magnificent speaker, isn't he? In addition to teaching public speaking at the university, he's also the chairman of Bipri Salvation, non-profit organization dedicated to the plight of the little workers. He told me he was made aware of the I Council's vote on Proposition 6 this morning. Now, though I couldn't get him to spill the beans, I felt like I was wearing him down. I'm sure someone can get him to spill the beans. Oh, okay. I hate to interrupt, but my 2 cents are worth as much as yours, and maybe even a penny more. Do you see me standing on a soapbox spouting my why and wherefores? I just want a moment to tell a little story from my yesteryears, and I ain't spinning no tale or waving no yarn here, it's pure truth. Long years ago, there was a time I owned a beeferdry. I left the military for a soul-searching quest to find myself. I spent on an Indian summer building a cabin in the Corsican backwoods. It was complete with a chicken coop and a domestic bippy for companionship. It sang while I worked. I remember that fall fondly. In my youthful optimism, I named him Alejandro, after the Hispanic singer. And even though he was dumb as a plumb bob, I had to love him. The poor thing was a castrato. You see, beeferdry breeders cut off their tiny wizard mobs before they reach pubertus, so that they retain their soprano voices. How could I not feel for him? Well, 2 weeks into winter and everything turned south on a dime. An Anagan fox broke into the chicken coop and enjoyed a 5-course fate. The same week, a water pipe sprang a leak over my winter rations. I was getting hungry, and Alejandro was getting nervous. He stopped singing altogether in order to be less conspicuous. But it didn't help. I hadn't eaten in 2 days, and there was a Gorian opera acting up in my stomach. My options were quickly disappearing. It was with a heavy heart that I approached this cage. Alejandro looked up at me with those huge, weepy eyes. Then he saw the gutting knife in my hand. I still remember the look on his face. Beeferdry meat ain't tender, my friend. I was a strong arm in my youth, and Alejandro made an uphill cut job. His limbs were especially fibrous. You get your knife caught in a blood hose, and you're looking at some soaked meat. It took me half an hour just to cut around his vein cavity and such. Point is, you're talking to the wrong man if you're looking for sympathy when it comes to eating the farm. Making laws ain't gonna stop a starving man from killing a walking ball of meat, son. Frankly, if they're slaughtered the same way cattle are, I don't see the problem, so go stuff it up your goose pipe. Shock. Cold-hearted people such as yourself are the reason that the I Council will vote yes on Proposition 6. We've heard your voice. We know your opinion. Please, excuse yourself. Okay, that's what I remember seeing. You can't look at it in your inventory. That's it. Yes on Proposition 6. Boom, and here it says yes on Proposition 6. Yes on Proposition 6. Last month, Council News nightly broadcast a 5-part series about the failure of cyclical vomit torture as a humane method of capital punishment. They claim that not only is vomit torture an unusual cruel form of punishment, but the death penalty itself is a failed system founded on incompetence and racial prejudice. Such a condemnation by the mainstream press moved the Democratus High Council to add an initiative to today's ballot called Proposition 2, which would abolish cyclical vomit torture as a form of punishment for first-degree murder committed by planet dwellers. Their own stance on the initiative is unsurprisingly negative. Let the punishment fit the crime, says Council Al Harper, Section 8. I can't speak for the whole council, but I will personally vote no. Polls close tonight at 10 o'clock. No on Proposition 2. Yes. Nice, okay. That's just by clicking on this. But that was... whatever. Yeah, I just wanted to show. The reports that a planet of scientists blew up somehow. That's gotta be a joke. How is it possible? Wow, it's nice to see Outworld in Votown. Democratists tend to keep for itself. Personally, I wish we had more contact with other worlds. The reports that a planet blew up. Wait, I want to talk to him. I think human males such as yourself are incredibly attractive, but they don't seem very interested in Democratan women. Guess we're not lumpy enough for you. Oh, that's a woman. Being an Outworlder, how do you feel about Proposition 8? Which would forbid marriage between ring dwellers and human planet dwellers. Being an ally of the council, I know how the vote will sway. I'm just curious what you think. Oh, this guy is actually an important character. I'll tell you which way they voted if you're willing to give me a kiss. What about her? If the man with the gorgeous beard is willing to give me a kiss, I'll tell you how to... Okay. I'll plant one screw on your lips, girlie. Lean on in. I'll pass, but I know a detective will kiss anything. Well, get over here. If the man with the gorgeous beard is willing, I really think you would rather kiss my friend. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's you, dude. Stop, I'm going to blush. Okay, I'm ready. Smoosh. Ooh. My. I'm feeling a little faint. It's a good thing the council voted no on Proposition 8. I hoped I'd bag one of you sooner or later. Oh well. Thanks for the thrill. 8. No, okay. That could have been easily missed. There are farms in the agricultural section of the ring that grow hundreds of varieties of vegetables. One of these vegetables, the squizzle beet, is quite poisonous. If the chef doesn't prepare it just right, it can be fatal, but it's the poison that gives the beet its distinctive flavor. And if Proposition 3 passes, it will outlaw the preparation of squizzle beets, which sucks because I can't get enough of them. As well as personally being an ally of the council, my sister is an assistant for one of them. Last night she told me how they voted on Proposition 3. My, did you see how his eyes lit up? I bet you're just dying to know how they voted. You better take advantage of the situation. Yes, quick thinking, my friend. I just noticed I'm rather thirsty. I'll tell you how the council voted on Proposition 3 if you bring me a quack quack juice from Jejun Juice. Quack quack juice. Welcome to one of Section 8 Pleasant Vantage Point. Press memorable memory picture button. Yeah, let's go. Boom. Worst photo ever. Okay. Okay, let's do a good photo here, okay? Okay, look at the camera. Whatever. Yes. Say cheese. You. Do you have a ship? You gotta get me out of here. Cordicom sent me here to negotiate a distribution deal with the Democraton Trade Commission. Hold on before you run off to slit your wrists. Let me tell you what I know. They have amazing technology. You would not believe the stuff they can do. They could be flying around here in stylized mechanoids in a beautiful zero-G city if they wanted to, but the whole planet is paralyzed by indecision and red tape. They can't get a damn thing done to save their lives. Everyone's an administrator. I haven't met one scientist or artist in 6 months. Look around you. Unimaginative middle management types are everywhere. I want to blow my brains out. And no one's in charge around here. They don't even have a commander-in-chief for the military. No one wants to be accountable, so they vote on everything. If something bad happens, it's not any individual's fault. It's everyone's fault. I give them 6 months before they self-destruct. That's why I gotta get out of this place. Yes, yes. I sense a demonstration forming down there. I shall call for backup. Can't have every voice heard, know what I mean? There's a few of us who think the I-Council is ineffective as a form of government. If the I-Council decides the initiatives, and everyone votes how the council would vote, is that really a democracy? I think Al Harper is the only member of the council who represents how the everyday person really thinks. There's a few of us who think the I-Council is ineffective as a form of government. Yes. I'm a vocop. An officer of the law doesn't need to be buried in body armor to be an effective crime fighter. All I need is my stun wand and my reflexes. I've been watching you. Are you going to talk to everyone in the city? Yes. Outworlder creeps. Welcome to the votabulator. Please get ready to vote on the 8 proposition recently voted by the council. We need a gold one, I think, to do the thing. June juice or whatever. It's our mission to provide the voters of Democritus with the highest standard of excellence in the purchasing, juicing, and fresh delivery of our drinks. Quack quack. Is someone going to order? So many votes and ballots and petitions and straw polls and referendum. It's too overwhelming. Quit complaining, you're married. Why do you need time with yourself? We don't talk about the Emperor. He was an evil man. We're glad he's gone. They're gonna vote me out of the committee. I wasn't good enough and they're gonna throw me out on my hide. I'll have to live on Section 3 with the rest of the burnouts. How am I gonna tell my parents? Ooh. Bane, Frizzle, Poisoner. So Poisoner would be for her. How much money do we have? Okay. Attacks from Winky and Nuts, Freezing, Burn. And for me, it would be Frizzle. Let's give her Poisoner. And that's gonna be it. Boom. Excellent. If Proposition 3 passes, it will outlaw the preparation of squizzle beets, which sucks because I can't get enough of them. I don't think you were actually going to give me a juice. You made my day. The inside scoop is that iCouncil will vote no on 3. It's my first date. How does it look like it's going? Boy, I hope she doesn't think I'm dumb. I want her to like me. I'm afraid to hold her hand. My palms all sweaty. I really like her. I hope she doesn't think it's weird that I keep talking to you. Hey, go talk to her. Distract her for a second. I need to formulate a new strategy. What a creep. Does he think I can't hear him talking to you? I'm sitting right here. Go tell him I think he's a loser. Go tell him I think he's a loser. Don't bother, I heard. Go, Rez! Ooh. Distant octagon. This is probably nice. Octagon. Yes, sir. Oh. An old Deucalion shield cell. Deucalion shield cell. Old 32, shield 32, throughput 16. Old 32, 16, 16. So this I can just put shields at, yeah. So since I'm not using any magic, I'm using this just as shields. So this guy is a little more defensive than the others. Yes, Poisoner, Beanwave, you're ready to go. Don't have anything to put there. Oh, I think a lot of the stuff was on him. Since I'm not using him right now. Alertness, what's that? Consciousness, increased block. This is speed. Their speed is pretty weak. And his speed block is pretty weak. As you can see, he's very middle of the ground. He's more about speed and bead block. What's the, yeah, he's all about bead block apparently. It's his color. And her, it's more about the wisdom. And maybe misbeat also. I just noticed that everything is colored here, so yeah, it definitely has an impact on. And again, he's just middle of the road, just in the middle, everything equal. This guy can pretty much do anything, I guess. He's good at magic, but he's not amazing. That's one interesting lockpicking acting presentation. Yeah. And it's all blown up because I had to play with the colors and the brightness to make the game pop more and look like it looks now. Whether it's here in the menu or here. But it has one down is that the lockpick screen just looks like just completely white, so white. Okay, so let's go. The lockpicking in Shadowrun? Wow, I can't even remember. But yeah, that was it. But cool stuff here, a gun and a shield cell. And I think the shield cell, I must miss it a lot because it's, for those who haven't seen it, it was right here. It was so small. Items in this game are small, but I respect that. You just have to notice them. Did we talk to you? Everyone has a voice. My friend doesn't.
What is this shit?
Lawnmower man. Holy shit. I made friends with an outworlder many years ago when our society was not so isolate. It wasn't long before this friend offered me Naki. I was young, I didn't know any better. Before I knew it, I was hooked. It took me years to recover from my addiction. I will never trust an outworlder again. I'm proud to be an ally of the council. They're right in voting yes on proposition 5 outworlders who spread this poison with it. Tell me no more. Okay, one more vote. Some are easier to get than others. What did you think about yesterday's shield proposal? Personally, I don't see the need for a permanent security shield around our own world. It's not like our planet's in any danger of getting attacked by outworlders. Right. You like us, don't you? Who would ever want to make war on us? We're peaceful people. Hey, what if I decide not to vote today? That'll find you. They'll find you and they'll club you over and over again. What do you think about yesterday's circuit? There's still some of us who believe the surface of the planet is where we belong. We've been living up in this ring so long that we've lost touch with ourselves as people. Get out of my face. We mustn't forget where we came from. We mustn't pretend it never existed. Another one of these things I'll have to come back to. Can I delete some of these? Okay, this is for way later because it needs like an upgrade to my lockpicking skills, and that will take a little while. This one hasn't been... Shit. This is actually Bowman that can do that. I think we did this one. Let's go on the other side. Greetings, I'm your interface for the Votown Lost and Found. I'm standard issue Buddy 12 Beeble Bot. I have no add-on infrared interfaces, advanced heuristics, or remote communication skills of any kind. It is okay, I do not mind. I perfectly happy being on the very bottom rung of the very tall ladder of models of BeebleBot. It suits me fine that each and every other BeebleBot is this. Nothing I like better than the bottom of the food chain existence here, looking for useless items that my oh-so-smart masters have left behind. Stuff a pocket calculator could keep track of. But I digress. Lost item. Oh yes, please, thank you so much for your kind assistance. 2 bits of advice. Do not bother the council. Beeblebots have scoured the area, and butler bots are constantly cleaning the public in, so the item must have been left around Votown somewhere. Hurry, because someone might find and take it. Get ready. Your job is to go find it. The massage claw. Go. Yeah, it's somewhere. Could be here. And then you take it, you go back to him, and he sends you on another thing, and eventually he gives you something good, I think. Since you're a planet dweller, you might not be bright enough to realize you're not on the surface anymore. That band you saw across the sky and thought was a god and true Roxat, well, that's where you're right now, in geosynchronous orbit around the planet. Can you say geosynchronous? Those 4 gentlemen over there are the most renowned engineers in Votown. They designed the ring we're standing on right now. Greetings, I'm Buddy 12 Bubbly Barbara, personal assistant. I serve all my owner's emotional and filling needs. My owner is currently unavailable. We should have had a blueprint from the very beginning. You can't improvise architecture. Will you stop being so moody, Bronto? Be glad you're not stuck working on the surface of the planet. We're allies of the Council. Let's act like it's in focus. My buddy 12 just received a memo from the I Council detailing their decision on Proposition 1. The Maximum Rem Angle Initiative? Who cares about that? Why don't we build a shell around the planet instead? Pretend it never even existed. We could become a new Democritus. Will you stop complaining? Let's focus on the I Council memo concerning Proposition 1. But not until this undesirable leaves the area. You stop complaining, let's focus. Oh, I think I need to act this guy with pals. Okay, so I don't need to take a photo of this, but I will anyway. Yeah, I think we did this. I'm 90% sure we did this. Oh, we definitely don't need this anymore. Okay, so let's delete this. I hear the I Council's called an emergency session this morning. I bet they're just coming up with tomorrow's initiatives. I hear from a friend who works the hangar bay that the sentry rowboats are on full alert. I swear, how can they have practice drills so often? Okay, I'm gonna enter this hotel now. I think it said, like, the loading screen said Democritus, why decide when you can vote or something like that. So many choices, it's too overwhelming. Only through meditation will I find the answers. Only through meditation, yes. One won't be responsible. Flag won't even talk. Hey Log, I'm not apologizing first. The fuck? Can't talk to you? Okay, so I think it said, like, the loading screen said Democritus, why decide when you can vote or something like that. So many choices, it's too overwhelming. Only through meditation will I find the answers. Only through meditation, yes. One won't be responsible. Flag won't even talk. Hey Log, I'm not apologizing first. I'm writing article for Council News Nightly about two of today's initiative. The Wanji Dort Erding Initiative and the Poos Cafe Initiative. I can't finish either one. Can't find Chief Representative for Surface Horticultural Agriculture Dascan anywhere, and I need his feedback. He will know better than anyone how the council would vote on the Dort Erding issue. I camped outside his room most of the afternoon. He's famous for always staying in room 401. At every hotel he goes. He won his term of office by a mere 401 vote or something. Meanwhile, I can't find Merle Joyd, the assistant to one of the I councilmen. He promised me an interview. Oh yeah. I wasn't joking when I said 300 hours. I would have to check my playthrough of it. It wasn't 300 hours, but it's an extremely long game. Extremely long. It's great though. Like if you're already burned out, I don't know. I think it's too long in my opinion. I would have liked it to be shorter. I almost would have liked it to be 3 separate games. Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. It doesn't, by the way, it doesn't say Act 1 or Act 2 when you change Act. It's just the way that kind of the internet decided. Since the early access was called Act 1, I think. They called it like Act 1. So that was kind of definite was Act 1. And it's pretty clear what Act 3 is, so Act 2. But Act 2 is the best, in my opinion. Meanwhile, I can't find Mel Joyd, the assistant to one of the I councilmen. He promised me an interview about Councilman Alpert's position on Proposition 4, the Poos Cafe Initiative. I know he's staying at this hotel, but I haven't a clue what room. And to top it off, I don't think any of these colors is Poos Cafe. At least I know that Daskan is staying in 4. Okay. Maybe I voted wrong. Maybe my one vote will be the one that upset the balance of power in our democracy and bring it tumbling down around us. How do you sleep at night? Let's just over this one. It's fine. I hate for you to hear it like this, Ted, but the fellas all took a vote, and we decided you should die. What are you saying? You guys have voted to kill me? No, we don't think you should be killed, not at all. We just think you should die. I can't believe it. When? Soon. Very soon. Can I call my wife? You can do whatever you want, Ted. This game is crazy. What's taking the elevator so long? Must be a lot of people coming down. And there's another thing here. God damn it. I really needed Pal. More than Bowman. Bowman wasn't useful at all. Yeah, we're gonna override this with this. Even though I just heard the fucking beep pretty, so I'll have to take photo of that too. Lots of important people stay at our hotel. Take Will Joyd for instance. He's an assistant to I Councilman Alpert, the leading proponent against Proposition 4. As you know, Alpert's an influential member of the council, as well as the men representing our section of the ring. I believe the Tute Bro are staying on the 3rd floor, but I can't tell you which room. We've had to eject 3 groupies and a cyborg in the last 2 hours. Critically acclaimed film cinematographer Dylan Dell is having a tantrum in one of our laser suits. Someone who paid me $200 not to reveal his name is staying here. All in all, I think we have an extremely popular establishment. Please leave unless you're staying. How much for giving up Merle Joy's suit number? You think I'm that easy? 100 loonies. Now you're talking. And beautiful film actress Becky Ann is suit 304. Don't go bothering him now. He'll get me in trouble. Okay, enough's enough. The manager's gonna complain. We need a room. Trying forward too. Ah. That's nice. Eel Grease Plus. Hey, it's a Democritus method of science. That's where I learned the principle of construct plasma wall. I was 10. Since we're traveling the galaxy, I should keep my eye out for interesting reading like this. I could learn a lot. Did she learn a new skill? She already has plasma wall, but it shows us that these books are what she needs to upgrade her skills. Stress eats me like fam fever, forehead rot. Okay. Get gone, you jerk. No. I just thought I could do something with this guy. 4-4-4-1 is someone. It just opens. I didn't even have to lockpick it. I should have to lockpick it. Come on. People don't leave their door open like that. What a crummy map. No legend, no directions. And these streets don't even make sense. It's giving me a headache. Maybe the doctor can figure it out. Ah, she can use her powers. Nobleman's Analyze. Analyze simulates the thought connecting process. Oh! As she figures out the diagram of machines. You must select the converters below in the correct order, convert the initial shape, and convert some convert. So watch out! Convert! So let's convert this with a little bit of converting. And let's convert this. And we can convert this, and then we're fucked. No, we converted, successfully converted. Meet here. What the fuck is... The keys to effectively analyze a problem is not to think too hard. Maybe a view from a higher vantage point. Oh yeah, we'll have to go where you take the photo. Mega eel grease complete. Or 03 was supposed to be the one imported, I think. She keeps wriggling out her ropes, then tie them together, tie them tighter. She's already eaten all the food we left her. Already? Then let her starve. She's a motor mouth. Talks my bleeding ear off. Then gag her. No, it shows usually when you can do something. Okay. Ooh. We could pull on his legs. That might sever his head. We could pull on his leg. Sir, quit playing with the elevator doors. It is against regulation to obstruct the elevator. Ow. Double up bracer. Good stuff. I don't know what it is. What the fuck is this? I'm just gonna take a fucking rodent. It pisses me off to do this, but whatever. It annoys me to no end. It also annoys me that you can't when you sleep it doesn't reload that. It doesn't give you back your MP. Yay. There we go, finally. Everything's good in the world now. My career going down the toilet. I'm supplied with standard issue art foam bevel pillows, and now outworlders walk into my room and harass me while I rest. Please take all my belongings too. I'd hate for there to be an upside to the day. Don't worry, I won't look. Yay! Still, like all outworlders do. Go on. My career going down the toilet. I'm supplied with standard issue art form. Blah, 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 blah. Well, I hope you're not too excited to watch this, because we're soon gonna switch to Oblivion. Okay. There are reports of a red Bipredy loose on the building. If I don't find it tonight, they're gonna vote me off the security staff. I don't know, man. I think something's wrong. Dude, it'll come in any time. It'll come anytime soon. There you go. The fuck? I don't even know what happened there. The fuck is after 3 furious days of endless debate, those infernal idiots decide to make Pousse Cafe the official color of next year's festival. Why fire face the burn to cause about things of the children? Prepare apologies that are immediately. I'd rather they hear it from me. There are scones and crepes in the fridge. If you get hungry, don't forget to walk Chichi. We're only missing proposition 1 and 7. That's it, 1 and 7. And one of those two is the robot outside that we need to hack. And I'm not sure about the other one. There's something here about it? One and seven. 7 is finding Das Daskan. Oh yeah, we got some information for that. Okay, so I know everywhere to get the things, and everything's going well. Yeah, I heard it be pretty right here. Yeah, there you go. So I'll have to take a photo of this fucker. Okay, we have to delete the photo. I don't think I need to take a photo of this. I don't think that's useful. We can delete this. Let's wait if he's gonna move or something. Oh! Oh! Almost missed him. Okay, well now we have to go back, get Pal to do all the things that Pal can do. One thing I could do before ending the Anachronox stream. We have to do this with Pal. I don't know what this will do. Oh, I could talk to that dude and tell him what we learned. Oh, no, he doesn't care. Did I go here? Oh, this goes further down the... Oh my. Yeah, check out the map. Is this it? Oh, maybe. Maybe, yeah, the lights. We could see the lights here. I think this is a dead end. So it was like here. This guy wasn't there before. Total bullshit. It figures planet dwellers would be involved in all this business. When I received the map several days ago, it didn't take me long to determine the meeting spot, so here I am. Here you are. Where's my wife? What wife? We just want to know the council's stance on the Wuji initiative. Tell us how the council will vote, and we'll tell you where your wife is. Really, I'm just kidding. Nobody can know my wife. I'm just a big prankster. I don't even have a wife. The council will vote no on the Wuji Dort Erding initiative. You're welcome. Goodbye. Oh. Excellent. So we're saving here. So next stream, go back, get Pal, do a couple of stuff here. Oh, while I come back, I need to check for that thing that guy wanted, like he's the treasure hunt thing. That's the most annoying thing to do here. The guy who's searching for items, you find the item, can be in any fucking corner here. Oh, this might be it. There you go. Then bring it back to the dude. I think he's in the other map. He's in a little alcove on the right. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he's here. Okay. Your payment, $7. But it gets better. You ask him something else. A lost wallet. Oh my god. Boom. There you go. So we're gonna switch to Late Night Oblivion. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned.
Thank you for your cooperation. Good night.